Hi folks, it's Carrie again with Otter Creek Homestead. Welcome back. I am standing in front of our fireplace because that's what I'm going to talk about today. If you follow me on Instagram, you see that I'll occasionally post like I'm letting dough proof in front of the fireplace, or it's 10 degrees out but we're nice and cozy inside because we have a fireplace. And I get questions about it. What kind of unit do we have, etc. So I thought I would just give you a quick rundown of what unit we use and what tools we use, some of our favorites, some things we have that we don't use, etc. So thanks for joining me, and let's have a look. So you're going to see her in all of her glory today. I have not swept or cleaned up or anything for this video. But here's what we have. It's technically a wood-burning fireplace insert, and it's manufactured by a company based in Canada called Regency. You can see there you go. We love that it has glass doors, so it's contained, so it's not sucking air out of the house anywhere. It actually has inside that little poker little thing in the middle there, that is an air supply. It goes out under between the floor joists in the basement to the outside underneath our deck. So it's actually pulling in outside air to fuel the fire. And then underneath, and surprisingly this does not get hot, but underneath is a fan and some electrical for it, and the flap to open and close the flue. We bought this from a local chimney fireplace stove supplier, just a local company, and when we built the house, and he came out and installed it for us. And anyhow, truth be told, we've had to replace this blower, the fan, we're on our third one. It's 11 years old, and we're on our third blower for this fan. So that's kind of a little annoying, but we love the thing so much that like $120 cost, we don't complain too much about it. So the fan pushes air out to the side here. We have vents on each side of the fireplace. I just tripped over a toy. Oh, color be surprised. So we have a vent on each side of the fireplace to push air out of, which we love because it can heat our whole house. Off to the right hand side is about a third of the house, to the left is about 2/3 of the house. It's fairly centrally located, and it does a really good job of heating the house. This is technically our backup heat. We have geothermal, but that's all electric. So if it runs full time throughout the winter, that's an expensive electric bill, like $250 or better, which I don't know how that compares to other people, but for us that's high. So this is technically backup heat for us, but we love it that it can heat the whole house, and then the furnace never kicks on. So that's totally what we try to achieve most days during the winter. So as far as like what we use for it, because I've had a couple questions about it, nothing special. Over here, this is just a boot tray. It probably came from the dollar store. I don't even know. It's just a plastic boot tray, and it helps to catch some of the chips and bark and shavings that fall off, but it clearly doesn't catch everything because it's a mess here. Over here, this is a log carrier, which we do love. It just you fill it up, and then you've got a whole, you can carry it kind of like a bag, which is handy. And then here's just a standard set of fireplace tools. We use the shovel, we use the poker, we use the bellows. That's about all we use off of this. And when we bring wood in, it either sits on the little boot tray over there if we're bringing in a lot, like for overnight or something. But in general, it sits in this old copper kettle. I bought this at a flea market years ago, and I didn't ever know what I would do with it. But then we thought, well, let's put wood in it. So that's what we do. It didn't have a lid. I bought it without a lid. I think it was $30. Anyway, so that's just an old copper kettle. And underneath is it's an old foam kitchen mat that we just traced the kettle on and cut it out. So we wanted some protection between the kettle and the hardwood floor, which you can see needs swept, like it all needs swept. These gloves here are my favorite fireplace tool that we have. They're technically grill gloves, but they are so amazing. I am so like skittish about putting wood in the fire, especially when it's like glowing, you know, and it's super hot. But these gloves go almost all the way up to my elbow, which I love, and they're fireproof because they're grill gloves. So I stick the wood in there on top of the fire, in the fire, whatever, it doesn't matter. And the gloves totally protect me, which I absolutely love. Did I say that I love that? I love that. So I got these off of Lehman's.com a couple years ago, and I just looked, and Lehman's doesn't carry them anymore, but they're on Amazon. So I'll put a link down below if you want to check them out for, really anything. I guess you could use them for the grill, but we love them for the fireplace. Do you have a wood fireplace or a wood burning stove, and do you use this slotted perforated shovel? We never use that. Never. Anyhow, that's a look at our little setup, the way we prefer to heat our house. And if you have any questions or comments, please put them below. If you haven't subscribed, I hope you will. And give us a like. Hope you all have a great day, and take care until next time.